2017. He's a former Typhoon pilot, qualified flying instructor on the Tucano and the Hawk T-Mark II. As the formation rolls to the left, just the right-hand side nearest him is Red 2 Flight 10 Stu Roberts. Stu's in his first year in the team, having previously flown Typhoon with 11 and 12 squadrons at RAF Coningsby. His opposite number on the left-hand side is Red 3 Flight 10 Patrick Kershaw, known as Paddy. Paddy is previous Tornado DR4 pilot and also flown the Typhoon on 11 and 12 squadrons at RAF Coningsby. Smoke comes on as Red 2, 3, 4 and 5 form a line abreast alongside Red 6. The Red Arrows are based at RAF Scampton, just to the north of Lincoln, which was the home base of the world famous World War II squadron, the Dambusters 617. RAF Scampton will close at the end of this year and the team will move to RAF Waddington, just to the south of Lincoln. And in tribute to the squadron, its station and its history, as well as at now 617 fly the 5th generation F-35, this is Lightning. As the team come round to the left, on the far right hand side is Red 4, squadron leader John Bond, known as Bondy. Bondy is in his 5th year on the team, having been served as Cinco leader last year, and is a former qualified flying instructor on the Tucano. He was the Tucano display pilot in 2012 and he has operational service on the Typhoon. Reds 4 and 5 smoke as Red 2, 3, 4 and 5 move along the formation, sit just behind Red 1, with Red 6 and 7 splitting with Red 6 on the right, now sat behind Red 2, and Red 7 on the left hand side behind Red 3. This is all while Red 1 is bending the formation at 3-2, making the move even more difficult. Once again, get your cameras for the Phoenix roll. As the formation rolls to the left, you can see the iconic shape of the Hawk aircraft. The Hawk has been in service with the Royal Air Force since 1976 and has been with the Red Arrow since 1979, replacing the Pollard NAS. Following the closures of 100 Squadron, the Royal Air Force, and 736 Royal Naval Squadron, the Red Arrows are the sole operator of the Hawk T-Mark I in the United Kingdom. Once again, Reds 4 and 5 smoke as they make their way to the rear of the formation. The Royal Air Force is constantly trying to adapt and develop its capabilities and appreciate how the importance of space is in all military operations, that of land, air, sea and cyber domains. The UK Space Command was formed on the 1st of April 2020 and in tribute to the importance of space on those early space missions of the 1960s, with a shape that represents the lunar landing craft, this is Apollo. The motto of the Royal Air Force Red Arrows is éclat, and that means excellence, which means that every personnel on the squadron, from the very top to the bottom, strives for excellence in everything that we do. We also are aware that we are temporary holders of that badge, and therefore we try to leave it in as good a place, if not better, when we leave. You can see the formation is now moved with 6 and 7 up on the front with 4 and 5 in trail. with one of the crowd's favourites and most dynamic and colourful manoeuvres, representing the combat aircraft no longer in service but was on operations for nearly 40 years. Get your cameras ready for Tornado! Reds 4 and 5 roll go, and a board is called as Reds 4 and 5 roll around the rest formation. Look for the colour change as Red 1 brings the formation to the right, with Red 5 smoking red and Red 4 smoking blue. Red 5 is Flight Lieutenant Dave Simmons, known as Simo. He's a previous Tornado pilot, and he's also flying the Harrier and the F5 while on exchange with the US Marine Corps. 2022 is an important year for the United Kingdom and the Commonwealth, as Her Majesty the Queen, Queen Elizabeth II, celebrates 70 years on the throne, thereby making her the longest living Queen in history. In celebration of this prestigious Platinum Jubilee, once again get your cameras ready for the colourful Jubilee Presents. As we come to the end of the first half of our show, you'll have seen some graceful formation flying involving 7 aircraft. Formation flying is a core skill of all military pilots, but I think you'll agree that the Red Arrows take it to the next level with some fantastic shapes, formation changes and aerobatics. You'll see that the section has now broken down into 2 smaller sections. You have Reds 1 through 5, known as Enid. They are named after Enid Blyton's famous 5 from the children's series books. And you have Red 6 and 7 synchro pair, led by Red 6, the synchro lead. And in the second half, you will see the synchro pair performing some fast, dynamic and high-speed opposition passes. The aim of the second half is to show the agility of the Hawk and the skill of the pilot. But looking directly to our front, you'll see the nose lights of the aircraft with Enid on top and synchro below. Get your cameras ready for Detonator! Synchro prayer breaking away from us with Red 7 smoking red and Red 6 smoking blue. As they pull up to approximately 1,500 feet, they will soon come back round to the display line and dive down to 100 feet with a closing speed of over 700 miles per hour. So they'll perform a series of barrel rolls in the double rolls. Look to your front right 45, you'll see Enid formation once again smoking white as the red comes on. They'll perform a series of barrel rolls, leaving a snake-like smoke trail in the sky in Python.
hard to spot him on the phone, isn't it?
Yeah, I know.
It's not easy to...
I'm just aiming in the middle,
yeah.
we'll open the...
There's a grey background, it's hard to pick him up.
I'll edit it later. Yeah. I'll edit it later when I...
As Enid leaves the display, keep your eyes left and right, looking for the synchro pair, once again returning to the display area. They will once again be at that 100 feet with over 700 miles per hour closing speed. Once again, get your cameras ready for the carousel.
Tired, is that?
Yeah.
We've been up to it.
Red 6 and 7 now pulling between 4 and 5G to create an opposition fast approach at the front and the rear, passing within meters of each other. Once again, Red 7 coming from our right, working hard to create that missed distance with Red 6.
A good spot, Alex.
Yeah.
Keep looking to your left hand side, and once again you'll see Enid coming in, smoking white.
Somebody behind us.
Reds 2 and 3 smoke red as they roll around Reds 4 and 5. Reds 4 and 5 smoking blue as they roll around Reds 2. And one of the hardest manoeuvres for our new pilots to master each year is rollback. Keep looking to your right hand side. Once again, as the synchro pair come in from the right hand side. Red 6 rolls inverted.
Upside down.
And calls for Red 7 to roll around the smoke of Red 6. Smoking red, white and blue is Flight Lieutenant James Turner. Red 7, known as JT. He's in his third year on the team, having previously flown Typhoon and a qualified flying instructor on the Hawk T-Mark 1. Swansea give the synchro pair a massive round of applause. Don't take your eye off the synchro pair as they start bending themselves round to the right, once again pulling 5G. That means everything about them is now weighing 5 times heavier than you and I are where we are on the beach. With Red 7 on trail to Red 6. As Red 6 turns to the left, watch for the blue smoke. And up to your right hand side and you'll see Enid now formed a inverted V with Red 6 lining up with the rest of the formation for the colourful double goose. Right now. Each aircraft is fitted with a smoke pod. That smoke pod is capable of producing 5 minutes of white smoke, 1 minute of blue smoke and 1 minute of red smoke, which means that every display is specially choreographed in order to provide the right colour of smoke at the right time in the display and not run out. However, directly looking to your front again, you'll see the synchro pairs nose lights as they start to pull up. Once again, Swansea, get your cameras ready for another crowd favourite. As the red smoke comes on and the synchro split for the favourite, Synchro Heart. Once again, put your hands together for the synchro pair for producing such a wonderful red heart over Swansea Bay. Red 6 and 7 now turning back towards us for their final pass at 100 feet, and that closing speed is over 700 miles per hour.
No.
As they dive down for a manoeuvre which was named by a viewer of the One Show in 2020, this is Crossbow.